When you open up your package of HyVida HyJacked liquid hydrogen concentrate, you'll see what looks like an IV bag with all your ingredients in there. You'll see that some of it is settled. We'll share with you how to mix it. It's called a dual check valve that will couple up to the front of that bag. There'll be a few syringes that you could hook up to the check valve to regulate your dose. As a catalyst to kick off the reaction, certain products, there's some citric acid that'll be included in a scooper, and there's a whole set of instructions. So upon receiving your product, when you go to use it for the first time, the first thing you need to do is mix your ingredients. And you need to do that by, we say, kneading it until the color is totally uniform. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to go pretty quick on this. But make sure you get this nice and uniform. And then about every 5 minutes into using, you might want to just mix this around a little bit. But it takes a good hour or two before it really settles. Okay? So once you've mixed it, you want to take your check valve, you pull this cap off, you put your check valve. You can see one end has some threaded, that's for the syringe to thread on. That's the exit. And so when you use this, ultimately what's going to happen is, this is a check valve. You pull this syringe up, and it'll draw the ingredient in. You see it traveling, and then you'll want to dispense it, and you'll prime it a few times. So we'll do that here in this cup to fill this. There we go. You can start to see it get in there, get all the air out of the line. So now we're almost there. One more. Now we can start to use this. Set the bag, elevate it up a little bit so you can get a can under there. Now you're ready to go. So for this product, it's hard to see from here, but usually in a still beverage we want about 0.3 ml of ingredient. Put your beverage in there if you need to. If it's not as acidic, what we recommend, such as a coffee, a tea, or even a water, we recommend 2 scoops of the citric acid, 2 flat scoops, to go in the water, the beverage. And you can do it at the batch level. If you're going to do a few dozen, you can do 2 scoops per 12 ounces and put that in your batch. Like if you can do a few gallon batches, this box would normally be higher, and then you draw this back to 0.3. Right there at the bottom of that syringe, that's 0.3. And then you dose it. So there you go. Now you put the lid on and let Mother Nature do work. Okay, when you're done with your batch, you're done with your can, you can feel a good minute or two after you dose. You seal. Give it a quick shake and let Mother Nature take course. You have this hydrogen that's created, and based on the ratios, you can create a similar pressure as if it's carbonated. So when you're done with your production batch and you want to clean it up, it's very simple. You just remove the assembly, the check valve, the syringe assembly, put your cap back on to seal this tight. So this is all done. So there's no touching of the ingredient or anything. Grab a cup, dish, put some sanitizer in there, and the way it's going to work is when you draw this up, it's going to draw from here and then eject at the bottom. So you do one draw, and you want to clean it out. You clear that out, and now you can put it in your sanitizer, or you could rinse it first before you put it in sanitizer. And we draw this up, and you draw the water up, and you inject that water. It'll start clearing that out. Do that multiple times. You're going to start clearing it. Then you can quench it in sanitizer if you want. This is what we recommend. Hot water works also very well. Pretty straightforward, common sense. If you want to clean your syringe independently, of course you can draw that up, let the sanitizer sit in there and do its work, and then rinse it. Same thing here. You can put this in a bath of sanitizer and just let it sit as long as you want. Hot water works very well also. This is ready to go, and then what we recommend when you set it, if you can hang it upside down, that would be good. So all the ingredients, weight would bring all those ingredients down, or gravity would bring it down to the bottom. That clears the line out. And then when it settles, everything's settled at the bottom, and it's easy to knead it for future use.